Rivals of Aether runs at 60 frames per second. That means that a frame is 1/60th of a second. 15 frames is a quarter second, 30 frames is a half second, and 60 frames is a full second. So on and so forth. The first hit of Kragg's Nair is a quick, disjointed combo move and edgeguard tool. It's an incredible asset in the neutral and helps Kragg immensely. It helps Kragg gain percentage and take stocks when the opponent DIs in, and helps Kragg edgeguard, take stage control, and give Kragg space when the opponent DIs out. In this video, I'll be covering the best setups for NAir1 and various kill confirms from NAir1. Everything in this video is as of patch 1.0.5. With that all out of the way, let's begin. The first setup is simple. First, do a short hop. Buffer Nair out of your short hop, then during the hit pause of NAir1, buffer a fast fall. This method allows you to land as quickly as possible when using NAir1, giving you the most time for follow-ups. Dashing and then doing a short hop will allow Kragg to gain more distance when using NAir1. Now I know this isn't necessarily much of a setup, but since NAir1 is so fast, it doesn't require much setup at all. It's the burst speed overall combined with its decently disjointed hitbox that makes NAir1 very devastating in the neutral. This is especially true when we look at our next setup, Nair from a platform drop. This allows Nair to come out even faster since you don't have to wait an extra 5 frames for the jump squat animation. This can also be combined with the first method to create a wall of NAir1s that is difficult to approach, but don't use it too often as it can become predictable. This method is also great when used with wavelands. The third setup involves using jabs. Not only is Jab 1 Kragg's fastest option on the ground, but it has deceptive range and disjoint, making it great as a spacing tool. But the real value comes out of Jab 2, which sends the opponent up at a set knockback. Jab 2 actually has extremely low end lag, so little in fact that Jab 2 to NAir1 is actually true. Now, whether or not me or Kragg player Toko found this first, well, no one really knows for sure, but we both found it by ourselves. Anyways, this only works when Jab 2 hits the opponent. This provides a better alternative to Jab 3, since NAir1 comes out just as quickly, sends the opponent at a higher angle, which is better for combos, and most importantly, has significantly less end lag than Jab 3. There is a catch to this method, however, and it's a problem seen when using just a normal jab combo as well. Anything used after Jab 1 is untechable since it doesn't lift the opponent off the ground. However, Jab 2 does lift the opponent off the ground. Should the opponent DI away, they have a 2-frame window minimum to tech before the first hitbox of NAir1, assuming Jab 2 to NAir1 is executed frame perfectly. If not frame perfect, the opponent will have even more time to tech. However, if you catch on to this, tech chase situations become fairly easy since the opponent is most likely to tech away, and the low end lag of Jab 2 helps you get in position. This method is also especially useful at the ledge, since not only is the opponent more likely to DI in to try and avoid losing a stock, but if they don't have ground to tech on, this method becomes a guaranteed setup. There are other setups for NAir1, but they just aren't as practical, and the ones already mentioned work at any percentage whereas the others do not. Simply put, you're better off using the ones previously mentioned, unless you're going for some flashy style. Now that you know how to set up NAir1, here's how you follow up. As mentioned earlier, NAir1 is extremely effective at taking stocks due to a multitude of kill confirms. keep in mind that none of these work on DI away, and instead work only on DI in or no DI. For each kill confirm, I will list roughly the percentages this works at, how risky each confirm is, how practical each confirm is, as well as any additional notes. I recommend pausing between each kill confirm to get all the information you need, since I will be going through these fairly quickly to save time. While I'm sure that there are some kill confirms I missed, these are the ones that you'll see more often than not, plus a few extras. If you are interested in learning how to improve, there is a Discord called the Rivals of Aether Academy that has the sole purpose of helping players of all skill levels. They have several mentors that can help you one-on-one, as well as multiple experienced players that can offer great resources for anyone. A link to that server will be in the description below. If there is any information you think I missed or got wrong, please let me know. I want this guide to be as informative as possible, so any corrections you guys find should be made. Thank you all for watching. I hope you gained something from this, and if you did, please show your support. If so, I may make more guides in the future. These take a lot of work to make though, so don't expect frequent uploads. Any questions or feedback should be left in the comment section below. I'll see you guys next time. Ciao!